I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
If you come to the Chapter 6 show, you're going to see 6 guys on stage that have a lot of fun. You're going to hear some great arrangements. You're going to hear some great voices. You might even shed a tear during the show. You're definitely going to laugh. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
I think a lot of people walk in to our show expecting old men singing with straw hats or some choral singer, and we are neither of those things.
What people should expect when they come to Chapter 6 show, first of all, a family-friendly show, but also a show that teens and college students are going to enjoy. I think that's something I really am proud of, that Chapter 6 is capable of doing.
So, one.
You'll probably hear something that you really, really like.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
You'll probably hear something that you'd be surprised that you may like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And then you'd also hear something that would be like, really? I never thought about that song being done by a cappella group.
Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No, no.
I think one of the best things I hear when people come up after the show is, "That was amazing. I don't know how you guys do that." Like, that's my favorite, is when people say they don't know how we do what we do.
And it's a magic that even though everyone here is very talented individually, it's a magic that we can't produce on our own.
Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
But Chapter 6 certainly does have a purpose and a style that I think definitely makes him different from the top names in the a cappella industry.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
When we're off stage, we make each other laugh all the time, whether we're in the band or setting up sound and just being silly. We like to share that with our audiences.
I'm melting.
Oh, Krispy Kreme donuts. Oh, you're the one for me.
I'll tell you what I love about Chapter 6 is just the fact that I have a job that truly is unlike any other. It's a job that is a passion.
This is something that's very special for us. We started out as nothing. We graduated from college and we made this our own. We started from scratch, so this is very special for us.
There's a misconception out there that you have to be famous in order to sing or perform, and I love that we can come into a high school and talk to students about, we're not famous, but we still perform for a living and we do it full time, and you don't have to be out there and everybody know your name for you to be able to sing and make a living.
Now, I think initially we started the band to simply see if we could make a living at producing quality a cappella concerts. And now that we've been doing that successfully for a period of time, I think we've had to kind of regroup and think about where do we want to go now as a band.
I think the goals for myself and the group is just to step up a little musically and just making better music and reaching more people doing that.
There's just something about the family of Chapter 6. You look down the line and it really does. It feeds the music, it feeds our souls, and hopefully the audiences can see that.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Why, oh, why
picture of the life I want, and I dream about it when I'm done. I never worry too much about just as long as there's enough for the bills. But when it all comes down to having a good time, honey, money only buys the cheapest thrills. Everything is purely subjective.